Hi everyone, it's Andy Zitzmann, founder of the GAMETIME Movement, where I'm on a mission to helping you and 1 million other people step up your game. In this short 3 to 5 minutes every day, I'm going to provide you with inspiration, motivation, and empowering information so that you can wake up, have a little pick-me-up, get fired up so that you step up on a daily basis. So get ready, because it's time, it's your time, it's game time. Hey, what's up everyone? It's Andy Zitzmann and welcome to today's show. Today, we are on day 6, ladies and gentlemen, of the Great 8 series. That's right, words that end in 8. A-T-E, attention to excellence. And today's word, day 6, is communicate. Yesterday we talked about associate. Now once you get in a room and you start to associate, we got to be sure we know how to communicate. And not only do we need to know how to communicate with others, we need to know how to communicate with ourselves. And so in spirit of paying attention to excellence and truly stepping up our game, this is probably the most important word. Communicate. The most important word. Learn to communicate with ourselves and with others. And there's 3 forms of communication. There's speaking, there's thought, and there's listening. And I shared those 3 because most of the time we think communication is about speaking. In fact, the definition of communicate is to join, share, connect on a thought, feelings, and other information. So join, share, connect. And that word connect is so key. So I share this with you because when I talked about the 3 things, speaking, thought, and listening, it's really important for us to remember that in communication with self. And so ask yourself, how are you communicating with yourself? Do you have appropriate expectations for yourself? Do you speak to yourself in a negative way or a positive way? You know, that little voice that speaks inside. Is it positive or is it negative? Is it empowering you and motivating you or is it holding you back? I can tell you this, that to be a champion, to really step through your fears, to really get out of your own way, to get unstuck if you're unstuck, we have to learn how to master the art of self-communication. And one of the best ways to do that is to pay attention to our thoughts, to listen to ourselves, and then have a process to do what's next, which is to flip the script on any negativity. And so I had that podcast, this or that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. I think I'll get with this because this is where it's at. And in that case, that's my little NLP pattern interrupt that I use whenever I'm not communicating well with myself, whenever I'm beating up myself, whenever I'm doubting myself, whenever I'm just having negative thoughts and feelings about myself or about things. I just say this or that. And I get with this, which is the positive, and I let go of that. And with communicating with others, I've learned this, and I have to practice it more and more. I'm getting better and better. But to be a great listener, because the definition had that word connect in there, right? To be a great listener so that you can connect with people at an intimate level, so that you can let people know that you actually care about them. Because you know what? The only thing that matters in communication is the way you make another person feel. And if a person feels connected to you, if a person feels like they can trust you, if a person even just has a nice positive feeling every time you're around, they're gonna be connected to you. And you're gonna be able to have a much better relationship with them. And so if you listen, you're definitely gonna help them feel connected. And if you do one other thing, which I think is so important, bring yourself always and more often as honest, open, and vulnerable. Honest, open, and vulnerable. Share your secrets. Be open about who you are. Be open and honest about your struggles, your wounds, the things that you've made mistakes on. Because when you do, you show some vulnerability. And vulnerability is the key to getting people to trust you. The key to unlocking that magic that happens in a relationship where someone just feels ultimately connected. And in doing that, in learning to master the art of communication with others and with yourself, well, you're definitely paying attention to excellence. Because greatness comes from within and with those that are around us. And the only way to get ourselves to move forward into greatness and with others is to master the art of communication. ATE, attention to excellence. Today's word is communicate. Hey, thanks for tuning in today, and thanks for stepping up your game. Here's what you can do to spread the movement. Go to GAMETIMEMovement.com and be sure to share your Game Time Moment of the day, your GMOTD, so that others will feel compelled to share their Game Time moments too. And if you haven't already, subscribe on iTunes or Stitcher Radio, and please be so kind to leave a rating and review so that we can reach 1 million people and encourage them to step up their game too. This is Andy Zitzmann, reminding you, it's your time, it's game time. Till next time.